more than welcome to come up here if you'd like. Watch your head, watch your stay.
Excellent. We are being permitted to go into the cab of Walt's E.P. Ripley. Join us. I appreciate this. You have no idea. Wow.
Ever been on oil burners?
Yes.
Okay. So this is our main fuel stick.
Okay.
And with it, we've also got the atomizer and blower.
Okay.
That we're using to control the fire. So blowers for draft, make sure that there's oxygen getting to the fire. And the atomizer is controlling the size of the flame itself, not how much fuel, but just how big the flame is. Over here we have an injector, which is used to put water from the tender that you guys are sitting on and put it into the boiler. You know, think of a pot of water. If you just kept boiling it away, eventually you're not going to have anything in it, so we have to get water back in. So that's how we do that. We have a water glass so we can see where the water level is inside here. This is, I think she's the only one that has just one. So that takes care of
water level in the boiler.
Actually in the boiler, yeah.
Okay.
So now we have the engineer side. We have Johnson bar or reversing lever, and we use that to control forward or backwards,
Right.
as well as how much steam is being let into the cylinders per stroke as it's going forwards or backwards.
Okay.
We have the throttle, so this is actually what makes us move. And then these two controls right here are for the brakes.
Train brake and engine brake.
Just train brake.
Just train brake.
It takes care of the locomotive and the cars.
Okay. Okay. All right. Something I've always wondered but couldn't figure out on my own.
Okay.
The smokestack vents the firebox.
It's venting two things.
Okay.
The first one is the hot air and exhaust coming out of the fire.
Okay.
So that's going through the boiler through what we call flues or fire tubes. It's going through those into the smoke box at the front and then out the top.
Okay.
It is also venting exhaust steam from the engines. So the steam
That's
goes
the
from
missing
inside.
piece.
Goes from inside the boiler. When you open up this throttle, there's a valve in what we call the steam dome, which is this dome directly in front of us. Opens that valve, the steam goes down through what we call the dry pipe.
Yep.
Goes to the front, it splits off in what we call the white pipe, shaped like a Y.
Okay.
That goes into either engine.
Okay.
So engine out the stack.
Through the same place. So that's what gives you the. I was wondering, where does the chugga chugga come from?
The chugging that you're hearing is the exhaust. Yeah.
Okay. So it's doing both systems through the same exhaust. I've never known why that was that way.
So when you see black smoke coming out, you usually see it on coal burners.
Yes.
That is exhaust from the fire. That is not anything to do with the actual movement of the locomotive. Burn coal. It's rumored that two of them may have even used sugar cane. They were originally used on sugar cane plantations. So as long as you didn't burn it, you can use it as a
Exactly.
Now this is not the original Lily Milk at the museum, although it uses some of the parts.
Do your pan mode. Probably 2 years plus because I got to work monorail or Mr. Toad for 4 months.
Yes.
Hey, Wayne. Wayne.
Mickey Mouse is out there.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse is out there.
Okay, stand by for the whistle. Here we go, off a Walt's boiler. Oh, no, not that time. We've got to build up ahead. Oh, I see. You've got to connect it to a...
Yeah, it's an air hose.
Oh, okay. All right. They've got to connect to an air hose. So we're going to blow the whistle on the original.
One more time.
All right, here we go. Nice. That was from the original Ripley.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn. Now, with my friend and yours, Wayne Toigo is going to pull this whistle. Ready, Wayne? Wait a minute.
Crossing guard coming.
Awesome.
Do I get an A?
Yep.
Thank you.
Did it correct.
Thank you very much. We're in New Orleans Square at the telegraph office. Why is that significant? Because you're never allowed over here on this side. The trains are turned off and they're allowing us to come see the trains and see the station, blow the whistles, and right here, this, Wayne, is the station that they shot two brothers from Epcot Center at the American Adventure, the film with the Civil War part where they sing the song Two Brothers. They have a slideshow of people waiting for the train with the bodies piled up in the coffins, and this was where they shot it, right here. You never get to see this side of it in person, but we're here for the 60th anniversary where everything's turned off, and you can just hang out and play with the trains, and I'll be right over in a minute. I was just talking to, no, I say, I tell people that I'm gonna come up and see you in a minute, so people think I'm talking on the FaceTime. Did you hear the whistles?
I did.
That was us.
That was Wayne and me blowing the whistles, connected to an air hose.
Good for you.
It was awesome. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for pulling on the whistle there, Wayne. See you next time. How's that for a nice behind-the-scenes VIP tour? We sat in Walt's seat here on the EP Ripley. Thank you for joining us. Say goodbye now. Stay tuned. There's more to come.